you thought about owning a business, but yet you're like, I don't know if I want to do that? Well, I'll tell you this. 90% of people that start off in business are failing within 60 to 90 days. They're done. They're out of business. Why is this happening? I'll tell you why I believe it's happening. Number one, you're lacking the belief that you can actually do it. Number two, you're lacking the belief in the product. You don't have enough product information. You don't believe in the product, or you don't believe in the business. On top of that, we have these 6 faculties or mental muscles that we've got to start paying attention to. If you've ever read the book Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, you're going to come to find out that all successful people, millionaires, billionaires, trillionaires, they all use these 6 faculties that most of us have no idea that exists. What we do know about is our 5 senses. How many of you know that we have 5 senses? Hearing, seeing, smelling, tasting, and touching. That's where most of society lives. However, in our mind, we have 6 others. We're going to go through those at the event, June 12th, in depth. Because I want you to understand some things that I've learned from my coaches like Bob Proctor, and how you can go out there and have anything you want in your life when you understand what these mental muscles are and how to develop them. Number 1 mental muscle is your imagination. So look around you in your room. Look around us in the parking lot right here. All these different cars that we have surrounding us. First, it starts with a thought, which then draws an image. Okay, so you have an image in your mind of the life you would love. So you got to create the imagination. It's a mental muscle you have to develop. And there's certain ways to do it. Number 2, you have your intuition. This is that little voice in your head. When you ask a question, there's always an answer. Our mind is more powerful than Google. You type in, what's the answer to this in Google, and you pop the question, and then there's an answer. Your mind is way more powerful. So you have this intuition to tap into whenever you need it. Then we have our memory. Our memory is a muscle, and if you don't use it, you lose it. And your memory works on ridiculous association. And we'll talk more about that in the upcoming course. Then we have your will. So your will is your focus. Did you know that only 3 seconds is the average attention span? 3 seconds. So there's some things you can do to help develop your focus. But if you don't have good focus and you have this image in your mind that you want, and you can't focus on the image, you're not going to have it long enough to even do anything with it. So there's ways you can develop this as well. Then we have your perception, and I'll give you a clue on this one. Imagine you sold a Kangen water machine, and the customer unfortunately did not have a good experience with you, and perhaps even sent the machine back. So you could sit there and think to yourself, oh, this is a terrible situation, and feel bad, feel angry inside. So that would be one way to look at it. The perception is looking at it in a different way. So you can say, you know what, that actually was a benefit to me, because now I learned what not to do for next time. So it's how you look at it, how you perceive it. So nothing's good or nothing's bad, it's how you look at it. And the last thing that we must develop is your reasoning factor. Think about that little fly. You got the fly swatter and you're swapping it, right? Well, think about that little fly. They have no reason, no ability to think. So you can watch that fly, and there's the window over there, and that fly is going to hit the window. It's going to come back, it's going to hit the window again, and pretty soon it dies. It's hitting the window so many times, but just 2 feet away, the fly can go right through the window. It's fine. They don't think. We have the ability to think. So those are our 6 faculties or mental muscles, and there's some certain things we can do to develop them. So you'll never be without your goal that you want to have. You're not going to be the 90% of people that fail when they enter business. And why is that? Because you got me. I'm your coach. I'm going to help and guide you along the way. It's my duty, because I love all of you, to help you guys succeed and help you get what you want. So make sure to message me if you have more questions for me, or if there's any videos out there that I could do for you that's going to help you grow your business. Allow me to open my mind and share with you whatever I know that I can help you with. So until I see you, be happy, be healthy, and be free.